Yo, what's going on, everybody? Uh, Hope you're having a good evening so far. Tonight, we've got chaos. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What is going on with my stream? Hold on a sec. I gotta check something with my stream here, because it's giving me messages here. No, doesn't look like anything's wrong. At least according to this. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, tonight we've got the visual novel Chaos Head Noah. We're gonna continue. Like, damn, dude, where do I even start with a recap of the last stream? Like, holy shit. Like, okay, first of all, when Takumi got back to his shipping containers home, Senna was waiting there, apparently ready to kill Takumi. So yeah, Senna tried to fucking murder Takumi. Rimi was with Takumi, and so at this point it was revealed that Rimi is a gigalomaniac because she summoned her own D-swords or whatever, and she defended Takumi from Senna's murderous attack, and Senna ended up getting, I guess, distracted or sidetracked from the appearance of her own father out of nowhere. Although this was most likely just her see her father, so it was probably just her delusion. But then she tried to attack him, and and then the conflict ended after that. And then in the next scene, we had probably the craziest plot twist this visual novel has had, at least thus far. Because Takumi tried to go over to his parents' house, or the house where he grew up, because he wanted to talk to Nanami, who lives there. Rimi was still with him, and she warned him not to do it, but he did it anyway. And turns out when he tried to go there, when he found the location, the house that he remembered was not there. So I guess it's like his memories of growing up at that house never really even happened. So I don't know what the explanation for that is yet. I theorized that maybe he just had memories from some other person, like, planted in his head or something like that. But yeah, and then the very next scene, which is really brief, but it was Shogun at the hospital, and he apparently is able to access this like kind of small section of the hospital that like nobody else can reach. Because it's like behind a wall that like everybody else just sees as a plain wall, but he can like walk right through it. And then there's a room, and this room apparently had Takumi's name on it. So now I guess we're supposed to think that Shogun is Takumi. I don't know. You could go probably multiple ways with that one. Maybe Shogun is Takumi from the future, maybe, or maybe their minds are just linked somehow. It's possible that Shogun, the memories that Takumi has are actually Shogun's memories, possibly. Yeah. So I guess those were the three like big things that happened last time I streamed this. Was the attempt by Senna to kill Takumi. And remember, it was actually the stream before that where she had discovered that formula and that drawing that he had put on the back of that essay that he wrote way back in like elementary school. Apparently that is what set Senna off to want to kill Takumi. So that was the first thing, and then the second thing was the Takumi's house from his memories doesn't exist, and then 3 was Shogun is Takumi or has some kind of link to a Takumi, I guess. Also, yeah, there was also a scene I ended with that involved Bon and Yua again, but they were just like traveling on a train, and like some kid was like being obnoxious and annoying to Bon. So hold on just 1 sec. I'm gonna take this off real quick. Oh, my hair's probably all screwed up now because I took that jacket off. Alright. The train stopped at Shibuya Station and the doors opened. The kid and his mom made no effort to get off. Relieved, Yua stepped off the train with Bon. She looked at him and saw he was chuckling.
お急ぎ中のお客様にお知らせいたします。地下鉄番号門線。失礼しました。半蔵門線は人身事故の影響でただいま振り替え運転を行っております。お客様には大変ご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ございません。
最近よく感じるんだ。
Rows of people were walking past them on the platform. As they joined the crowd heading for the Hachiko exit, Bon suddenly whispered to Yua.
で不特定多数の人間にストーカーされてるような気がするんだよな。
どういうことですか？
さっきみたいなことがよくあるって話さ。周囲の人間の何気ない行動がまるで自分への嫌がらせじゃねえかって思えてくるわけ。
That's why Bon hadn't said anything about the child's mischief. Little things like that were happening all the time lately. If he let each one bother him, he'd go crazy fast.
まあ考えすぎだろうが、俺みたいな地味なおっさんに興味があるやつなんてそうそういねえだろうし。ただ集団ストーカーってのは確かに存在するんだよな。
Stalkers perform minor criminal acts or acts of harassment against a victim. Being bumped into by people they never met. Pass a stranger on the street. Damn. That sounds rough.
普通のストーカー行為とは何が違うんですか？
被害を受けてる側からすると相手の意図や目的、正体すら全くわかんないんだ。ただ誰かに行く先々で毎日のように様々な嫌がらせを受けていると感じる。集団ストーカーってのはそういうもんだ。
ただの考えすぎっていう可能性は？
十分にあり得るだろうな。脅迫観念と紙一重だ。俺の場合はそうでもなさそうなんだけどな。ここ数日は相手もかなり直接的な手段に出てきてやがる。
と言いますと？
手を引けって脅迫する匿名の電話が何度かかかってきてな。
For some reason, Bon had a smile on his face as he spoke. Yua felt more scared than he seemed to be. She crossed her arms over her chest.
それ大丈夫なんですか？
まあ、デカにはよくあることさ。
He spoke casually, but as he regarded her, the look on his face became more serious.
ユアちゃんは最近そんなようなことはないかい？
はい、ないと思います。
身の回りでちょっとでも違和感を覚えることがあったらすぐにおじさんに言ってくれ。ユアちゃんの身の安全を守るのは警察の仕事だからな。
はい。
Yeah. To be honest, I have no idea how close I am to the end. Yua realized that she may have gotten into something more dangerous than she thought. Well, I don't even know if this is like, if I'm even halfway through it yet.
あなたは妄想の存在なんだよ。
That's what Rimi said, but I didn't have a clue what she meant. Wait, so Takumi... Chapter 8 was crazy. Yeah, definitely the craziest chapter so far. So Takumi is a delusion. Okay. I ignored her and began to look at the houses around me. I remembered this place. I'd never seen this place before. What? The house that should be here wasn't. A house that shouldn't be here was. The gap between my memories and reality become more and more stark in the light of the evening sun. I said this aloud, desperately trying to deny the despair in my heart. That's right, nothing was wrong at all. I'd just gone down the wrong street. I was being silly. Nothing was wrong with the world at all. How could there be? I ran back the way I came and headed down the next street over. But again, there was a gap between my memories and what I saw. I realized my whole body was soaked with an awful sweat. It was like I was suffering from vertigo, like my legs weren't touching the ground. It felt like I was going to throw up.
なんでだよ。ここに僕の家があるのは間違いないんだ。僕はいつもここから小学校にも中学校にも通ってたんだ。小学校にはナナミと手をつないで登校してたし、中学は自転車で。
どこの中学校？
Rimi had caught up to me. Her voice was quiet.
どこって？
なんていう学校？
そんなの決まってるじゃないか。地元の。
What was its name again?
あれ、
I couldn't remember. I'd gone to middle school. I remembered that much, but the details weren't clear. It was like there was a fog in my head that was keeping me from seeing them. The name of the school, which class I was in, my teachers' names. I couldn't remember any specific names at all. Bro, I don't remember, like, hardly any of my teachers' names from high school anymore.
そんなはずないんだ。ただ忘れてるだけで。
タク、聞いて。あなたの記憶にあるのはこの場所に家があるじゃなくて、この場所に家があるはずっていう思い込み。そうでしょ？
What is she talking about? Like, you couldn't put it in a more confusing way. I felt like I was going to go crazy.
だって僕はここに来るまでの道は覚えてるんだぞ。おかしいじゃないか。
それは作られた記憶だから。
Don't make that face. Rimi's eyes were downcast. She looked sad as she lied to me. It was more stuff I didn't understand. Stuff I couldn't understand. I gave up on thinking.
タクは中学には通ってないの。
わかったぞ。これドッキリでしょ。そうなんでしょ。 きっとあれだ。そう、リミとナナミが実は知り合いとかで僕を二人して騙そうとしてるんじゃ。なんだ、そうかそうか。ビビった。
I was trying to laugh it off, but Remy didn't even grin.
ごめん。私これからあなたを傷つけることを言わなくちゃ。タク、あなたはね、本来いちゃいけない存在なんだよ。
嘘つくな。
Remy was lying to me. She was my enemy too.
貼り付けはリミの仕業だな。
When I'd seen her then, it hadn't been a delusion at all. The new gen killer wasn't the man I'd seen on TV. It was Remy. She'd been watching me the whole time to make sure I didn't tell anybody the truth. That's why she'd stayed with me.
君あの時血まみれだった。だから君が犯人だ。
あれはあなたの望んだ妄想。
The delusion he desired? How could he have desired that delusion? He didn't even know who Remy was at that point. Like, as far as he knew, that was the first time he had ever seen Remy.
ギガロマニアックスの妄想はね、強すぎる場合、時に混じり合うの。
What's up, Zane? How you doing? You missed the last Chaos Head stream, so you missed, like, the craziest episode in this entire visual novel.
妄想がシンクロするんだ。
She spoke quietly, as if to make sure I heard. Good, I guess? What do you mean? You like, that's the thing, like, you have no idea what's going on right now because because there was just so much stuff that happened in the last stream I did of this. Her calm demeanor just made me even more upset.
少なくともあの時、あの場所では4つの妄想がシンクロしてた。
The thing with Mel threw you off? Wait, are you saying that's why you didn't come to the stream? Bro, four delusions at the same... Okay, bro. Okay. So we know one of them is Remy's appearance at the scene, I guess. I don't know, what else would there be? Yeah. Shit, I didn't know you were that into Mel. Like, I don't know. I've watched Mel maybe a couple times, but yeah, it's not like But yeah, it does suck when somebody is just cut off just like that. 'Cause, yeah, when you get like a breach of contract like that, like you just immediately get fired. You don't get to like do any more streams to like, say goodbye to your fans or anything. It's just boom, you're gone. Yeah, that is rough. I mean, I do feel bad for Mel. But God, I'm sorry, but some of these people need to like I don't know, it's like they don't take their shit seriously enough. Like breaching of contract, like there's just no excuse, dude. She had a mental breakdown after her cat passed. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
タクト、私と
Okay, wait. So she was having a delusion that night too, I guess?
ニュージェネの犯人と
The new gen kill. Great. So you're telling me the new gen killer also has delusions that can become reality? Okay, so that means this random guy who is the new gen killer is a gigalomaniac, I guess. And who would be the fourth person? The victim? Did the victim have a delusion too? I mean, I guess might as well throw them into the mix. Ugh.
信じるもんか
I cut her off. I put my hands tight over my ears. I closed my eyes.
これは妄想だ。そうだよ、妄想なんだ。いつもしているみたいな。
妄想はしないで。
No more delusions? Really? You expect him to just believe he's just suddenly, like, can't have delusions anymore? Her voice was quiet and plaintive, but it was an order. I gulped.
出ないと私、タクを消さなくちゃいけなくなる。
Oh, okay, she's not saying you're not gonna have any more delusions. She's making a threat now. Okay. Bro, it's not like he can fucking control it.
殺すの
Terror ran down my spine. In my mind, Remy was changing from my savior into some strange creature I didn't understand.
殺すんだなやっぱり君が殺人犯なんだ
Why do you keep looking like that? Biting your lip, looking down like you're about to cry, it makes it hard to get mad at you. Gigolomaniacs can create... create and see errors, but everyone can have... Oh, okay. I don't know, they made it seem like only... Well, okay. Well, yeah, but even if the new gen killer had delusions, like since he's not a gigalomaniac, he can't make those delusions reality, right? So how could Takumi's delusions mix with his delusions? Like that part doesn't make sense to me. Tell me it was all a lie. Smile and ask me if you fooled me. And then we can go back to how things were before. I want to go back.
だったら僕は何なの？
ギガロマニアックスの妄想によって作られた人間かな。
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what this is reminding me of? You know what this shit is starting to sound like? Zane, you should be able to figure out what I'm thinking of here. You know what this is like? Zane? Did Zane leave already? Shit. Oh, okay, never mind. Kingdom Hearts. Bro, is this not just like Kingdom Hearts? Humans created from fucking you know, the whole like nobody thing, like beings created from other people's hearts and shit. That's what this shit sounds like. Okay. I really hope this this visual novel doesn't like become totally like because Kingdom Hearts makes literally no fucking sense. So I really hope Chaos Head does not go completely down that path.
バカらしい。
Yeah, the nobodies, yeah, and the whatever the other things were. It's been a while since I've played Kingdom Hearts, so yeah, the Heartless, yeah, they're the Heartless and the nobodies, yeah. God dang it, now I got something in my eye, shit.
僕にはちゃんと記憶があるんだ。中学の頃の細かい記憶は思い出せないけど、忘れちゃっただけで。
It makes sense once you complete. Okay, well, good. Because Kingdom Hearts, you could, dude, you could have put 1,000 endings to Kingdom Hearts and it still wouldn't have made any fucking sense.
あなたが生まれたのは1年半前なの。
A year and a half ago? That would be right when I started high school.
だったら僕は1歳半の赤ん坊っていうことじゃないか。バブ言ってなくちゃおかしい。
タクは生まれた瞬間からタクだった。
Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, if Takumi was born a year and a half ago, then that means Remy can't be Takumi's childhood friend because Takumi actually didn't even have a childhood. So what was with that? Wasn't it a phone call he was talking with Misumi and he said something like, "Oh, yeah, Rimi's your childhood friend. She's been like with you for, a long time and stuff." What was that about then? Like, what was that? Like, why would Misumi say that?
君がその目で見たって言いたいの？確かに僕らは1年半前から友達だったらしいね。僕は覚えてないけど。
私とあなたが会ったのは1ヶ月前。
Yeah. This is what I thought. That means he has to wait. Oh, yeah. Well.
貼り付けの現場。
Okay, yep. So the crucified thing, that was actually the first time he had ever seen Rimi. So that means Takumi was actually right initially. Remember when he first met Rimi, he thought that he had never known Rimi before, but then he was convinced that, like, oh, Rimi has been his friend since childhood. So he was right to begin with, dude.
私はもともと水明の生徒じゃないから。
She's not Suime's, dude. Rimi was crazy. Rimi was crazy, just like the rest of them. She was super crazy. Even crazier than Senna and Ayase.
誰が僕を妄想したの？言ってみてよ。
西條匠くんだよ。
Okay. So Takumi, okay. So I think that clears up the deal with Shogun then. Shogun is Takumi Nishijo. And apparently this Takumi, who is the protagonist of this visual novel, is apparently just Shogun's delusion that is also calling himself the same name as Shogun.
入ったとアウト。僕が妄想なんでしょ。その僕が妄想して僕を作ったって矛盾してるじゃないか。はい、論破終了。
I don't know why, but the way he said that was fucking hilarious.
それとも君の妄想？君が勝手に作り出した君だけの脳内設定なんでしょ。僕をそれに巻き込まないでよ。
I mean, I don't blame him for acting this way. Like, how the fuck should he know at this point if what Rimi's telling him has any basis in reality or not? Like,
私だってタクには知ってほしくなかった。ここにも来てほしくなかった。もっと強く引き止めればよかったね。
she looked up. Her face was firm. Her eyes were gazing straight at me. Okay, so this probably means Nanami isn't real either. Like, Nanami is like some delusion. They had a deadly serious look about them, and they were filled with light. She didn't look like she was lying at all.
でもここまで来たら本当のことを知ってもらった方がいいと思う。
Okay, are you following any of this, Zane? Because I can go back over some of the stuff you missed from last stream if it'll help you have some context for what's going on here. But this is a lie. This was all a lie. It had to be a lie. If it wasn't, I'd go crazy. Who could believe a person who suddenly told them they were a delusion?
あなたの行動が他の人の命を削っていくんだって知ってもらった方が。
Yeah, Shogun.
そうだ。ななみは僕が妄想だったら僕と血が繋がってるななみも両親も妄想ってこと？そんなの無茶苦茶。
ナナちゃんはいるよ。
The way she was talking, it was almost like she knew Nanami. Okay, if Nanami is real, then she's obviously not the protagonist's sister.
ななみを誘拐したのは君なの。
Okay, Zane, just okay. I'll go ahead and fill you in on what happened last time then. Okay. So, so from I think were you at the Chaos Head stream before the last one? Did you see the scene where Senna broke into talk or the pro I guess I should refer to him as the protagonist from now on instead of Takumi. So I'll just call him the protagonist. Did you see when Senna broke into the protagonist's shipping container home and discovered his essay that he wrote back when he was in elementary school?
似たようなものかもね。私はタクを守ることに気を取られすぎて、ナナちゃんが狙われる可能性を考えてなかった。
Okay, you saw that part. Okay, so apparently in the last stream that I did of this, Senna, after discovering that paper, decided to wait at the protagonist's home for him to return, and then when he returned, she tried to murder him. Rimi was there with the protagonist, and she defended Takumi from Senna, and then Senna suddenly her father appeared there at the scene, but I think it was probably Senna's delusion. But either way, Senna ended up getting sidetracked by that because as soon as she saw her father, her focus was all on him instead of the protagonist now. So she tried to attack her father, and it even did like I think it did at that point like a flashback of the like the big experiment that her father did with the Nozomi group that like totally fucked his wife up. And then obviously after that happened, Senna like never forgave her father for doing that shit. So um so yeah, she I guess she kind of got I guess, thrown off track from trying to kill Takumi because of both Rimi defending him and her father showing up. And then in the next scene, the protagonist tried to go back to his old house where his parents and his sister Nanami both live. And when he got to the location where he remembered the house actually wasn't there. It was like somebody else's house. And so that's what led to this scene right here. He like he found out that the house from his memories actually doesn't exist. And then in the next scene, Shogun was at the hospital, and they showed that he was able to access a part of the hospital that like nobody else can access. And then it showed him going into this like secret room, and on the name tag it had Takumi Nishijo on it. So that's why I've been saying when she's talking about the guy that like there's another Takumi Nishijo. Well, that's Shogun apparently. So yeah, now you should be caught up with what's going on here. Go after her. Wait, so if they're going after Nanami, does that mean she's a gigalomaniac too?
私は誘拐犯のこと知ってる。
I knew it. She was the demon girl, just like I thought at first. I wanted Rimi at least to be on my side. That wish had let me keep believing for so long. There had been any number of things that should have made me suspicious. I kept closing my eyes to all of them so that I could believe her when she said she'd stay with me. But in the end, she was just like Yua.
君も僕を裏切るんだね。
そうだね。私はタクを裏切った。隠し事をたくさんしてた。ごめんね。私のこと恨んでいいよ。
謝られたって。僕は信じない。信じられない。
But despite what I was saying, I couldn't prove that I was real. All the strange supernatural things I'd seen so far came flashing back to me. Could I really be sure that what Rimi was saying was crazy? Rimi slowly walked up to me and held me tight. Caught off guard, I didn't resist. Her warmth, it had saved me when I was in trouble. It had kept my mind from breaking. It had taught me kindness. But now, even as she held me in her arms, her warmth felt very far away.
そろそろ行かなきゃ。
行くって、どこへ？
ナナちゃんをさらった誘拐犯のところ。決着つけなくちゃいけないの。ナナちゃんのことも他のことも。このままだとタクも守りきれないし。
そんなの無責任だ。僕にここまでひどいこと言っておいて逃げるの？
Rimi moved away from me. A step, and then another step. Little by little, she put more and more distance between us.
戻ってくるからタクは部屋にいて。そしたらまた一緒にいろいろ楽しいお話ししよう。あなたはあそこにいてもいいんだよ。
Her voice was kind. After all the horrible things she'd said, how could she be kind again?
でも一つだけ約束。もう妄想はしない。
Again, he can't control that.
タクの妄想力はとっても強いから。妄想すればするほど本物のあなたの命が削られていっちゃうんだ。
何を。
それじゃまた明日。石。
She gave me a salute and a smile that seemed very, very out of place. But then right after that, silent tears began to fall from her eyes. She quickly turned her back to me and ran, shoulders shaking. Man, Pamu is still streaming. I was watching her. I guess this is her graduation stream, or her last stream earlier today, but I don't know how long she's planning on streaming for. I watched her go, stunned, and then collapsed to my knees.
本物の僕ってなんだよ。僕は偽物じゃない。
All the color seemed to have gone out of the world. There was no hope to be found. I'd been denied my very existence. My life had no meaning. Not even my death had any meaning. Rimi had gone and left my useless self behind. She was my enemy too. She'd been lying to me. And now that she'd told me everything, there was no reason for her to stay with me anymore.
戻ってくるはずない。
Rimi had abandoned me because I'm just a delusion, supposedly. I'm just a monster. It didn't even matter. Nothing mattered. I didn't even have the strength to stand up. I still couldn't get any of what she'd said straight in my head. I was so shocked I couldn't even cry. The cold twilight wind was stealing the heat from my body. Even the little bit of warmth that Rimi had left was gone. I looked up at the sky for no reason at all, and the twilight had almost entirely turned to night.
これが新作？またへんてこね。
Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I have something that I wanted to show you, Zane, so give me a minute and I'll go grab that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is Christmas present that my mother got me. So check this out. I think you'll like this. It's a t-shirt. Let's see if I can get it up there. it's a fauna t-shirt. I didn't even ask for that. She just got it for me. So yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, anyway, let's continue with the visual novel. Mother Nature. Momose stared at the Garo Froggy keychain that Bon had bought and smiled. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. I saw something today. Although I guess this is just a rumor that some guy was trying to spread about Iris. Oh, she's back? Okay. I did see that she had her final Outer Wilds video premiere or whatever, so yeah. Anyway, so apparently some dude is spreading some rumor about Iris, saying that her real life or her roommate, I guess, is actually married to some like 50-year-old dude, and he's trying to like piss off all these like Iris fans by telling them she's actually married to a 50-year-old dude. And he had like all these pictures of like some wedding that she went to in real life where this dude was at, to try and like convince people that that this guy was like her husband, or at least like had some kind of relationship going with him. But anyway, so yeah, so this picture was actually the first time I had actually seen what Iris looks like in real life. She's actually pretty cute in real life. Is that dude on crack? I don't know. But apparently there are some people who think that he might actually be telling the truth, but I don't know.
でも可愛いじゃない。
そりゃ新作じゃねえよ。先週出たなんだっけ。
Bon gave Yua a look that was begging for help. Yeah, I had not seen her what she looked like in real life either up till today, so. Where did I find the picture? It was on Kiwi Farms.
ごめんね、ゆあちゃん。こんなむさ苦しいおじさんに付き合わされて大変だったでしょう。
ひでえな、ももちゃん。こんなダンディーな中年はなかなかいねえぜ。
Momose was, however, not interested in Bond's comments in the slightest. She ignored him and brought Yua a cup of tea herself. Bond sighed and sat in a chair as he looked around the office. Yeah, Kiwi Farms. Frisia's employees usually worked late, but today they'd all gone home right as the workday ended. The schedule on the whiteboard showed that none of them were working overtime today. Pick is probably gone now? Nah, I think it's still there. I don't know why it'd be gone. With the office empty, it was as quiet as midnight.
で、ももちゃん、進行のこと調べてくれたかい？
Before he'd gotten on the train at Harajuku, Bon had called Momose and asked her to investigate the company. Okay, wait, Thinko? What's Thinko? I don't know. Momose gave Yua a happy smile.
ゆあちゃん、お茶を飲んだら帰った方がいいわ。
え？
日も暮れたし、ご両親が心配するでしょ。
Yua could tell what Momose was thinking. What they were about to discuss wasn't safe for an ordinary girl like Yua to hear.
私のこと心配してくれているんですか？
ええ、そうよ。
Momose's face took on a grave look, and she nodded. Yua was grateful, but shook her head.
私、帰りません。ミヤちゃんの死の真相に近づくためなら、何だってするつもりです。
あなたはこれ以上関わるべきじゃないわ。
私もとっくに当事者の一人です。
There was a strength in her words that made it clear she wasn't going to change her mind. Momose was surprised at this sudden, unexpected refusal.
意外と頑固ね。
ま、ここでのけ者にするのも酷ってもんだろ。いざとなったら警察で保護するさ。
Momose let out a deep sigh at Bond's unconcerned attitude.
バンちゃんにそんな権力があるのかしらね。
ま、こう見えても一応天下の警視庁捜査一課所属だからな。
あら、そう。
Momose ignored him and turned to stare at Yua.
これから聞くことは絶対に口外しちゃダメよ。これはあなたの命にも関わることだから、それを肝に銘じてね。
はい。
Also, the picture is more kind of like the side of her face, so it's like she's kind of like looking off to the side. So it's not like a straight on picture of her face, but Momose looked at her and sighed one more time before settling back into her seat. Her plump body became even rounder as she leaned over her laptop.
で、 進行から何が出たんだい？
バンちゃんの予感的中って感じね。
Shit. Bon and Yua looked at her monitor from over her shoulder.
有限会社新興の親会社はのぞみテクノロジーよ。
Okay, they're associated with Nozomi, which makes sense.
のぞみテクノロジー。
のぞみグループか。こいつは驚きだな。
新興は5年前にのぞみグループに吸収合併されたんだけど、それ以降発売した商品が次々と大ヒットしてるのよ。
Okay, that's right. Thinko was the company name that Bond saw on the Garo Froggy boxes. I forgot about that. Yeah. Won't the dude get in trouble? You mean the guy who's claiming that Iris is married to this 50-year-old dude? I mean, get in trouble how? Like, who's... like... like with the police? I mean, what law is he breaking?
ゲロカイルンだけじゃないの。中国製バッグとかタイ製のエコバッグとか美脚パンツとか。で、この会社は商品の売り出し方が独特なの。いつも週末に新製品を一斉に投入するのよ。
We're seeing her IRL. Well, see, I don't know if the guy who's spreading this shit actually... I don't know where he got the pictures from. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I suppose if like Iris or her family found out this guy was like spreading her pictures, yeah, he'd probably be in trouble with them, yeah. Wait, was I supposed to be... Okay. The weekend. Bond's ears pricked up when he heard the word.
G レートとの関係は？
必然にしろ偶然にしろ、新興の商品がヒットしているのは G レートの変動の影響ね。それは確かよ。
Okay. I think what they're claiming here is that Thinko knows about the GE rate change in Shibuya, and that's why they're timing the release of their new products when they are, because they know that when the GE rate goes up, that means people are more likely to go buy their products. Or at least that seems to be what they're suspecting anyway.
5年ぐらい前からずっと毎週末に値が上がってるって言ったわよね。新興がのぞみグループに合併された時期とぴったり一致するわ。
新興がレートを操作してると思うか？
新興自体はそんなに大きな会社じゃないからそれは無理よ。
となると親会社のぞみが怪しいな。 グループ総出で取り組めば冷凍操作だってできそうじゃねえか。
Yeah, they're definitely on the right path here, because we've seen these meetings that the Nozomi group is having, or at least some of the people in it.
待って、のぞみの方はもちろんだけど、信仰が興味深いのはそこだけじゃないの。設立当初の資料にまで遡ってみたら、すごい大物が出てきたのよ。
大物？
井ノ原幸三。
はっは、明和党の重鎮じゃねえの。
信仰設立当時はまだ民自党在籍時代だけどね。
つながってきたな。太田教授の時、それとこの前の地震の時、明和党は G レートに関係ありそうな件について報道規制の圧力をかけてきてる。
G レートのグラフのことだけど、いろいろ調べてたら他にも面白いパターンを見つけたわ。
There were two things she discovered so far about the GE rate. First, that it rose regularly on the weekends. It wasn't that big of an increase, but it went up every weekend except on New Year's, during Golden Week, and during Obon. Second, that there was a huge rise during the earthquakes. The GE rate had shown an incredible rise during the earthquake 2 months ago, when 8 people had died, and then the one a week ago when over 100 people had died.
で、3つ目のパターン。この5年で4回だけ起きてるわ。時期はどれもまちまち。上昇値は地震の時ほどじゃないけど、結構高いの。最初はこれが何を意味してるのかわからなかったんだけど、調べていくうちにこの5年で4回と符合するイベントに行き着いた。
イベント。
もったいぶらずに教えろよ。
選挙よ。衆参合わせて4度行われた選挙日と、その4回の GE レート上昇の日は完全に同じだったわ。
Bond frowned and stroked his stubble.
野党だった明和党が大躍進を遂げて与党になった選挙は
4年前ですね。
そして井ノ原幸三が民自党を電撃的に離党して明和党に移ったのは5年前。
Suddenly, there was a heavy silence between the three of them.
なんだか私、お話を聞いていたら怖くなってきました。
Yua whispered, voice quavering a little.
私もびっくりだわ。ここまでキーワードがぴったり当てはまるなんてね。
Hold on, sorry, I'm getting distracted by... Okay, looks like Pamu's final stream has ended. So Pamu is gone for good now. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit later, I guess.
まだ状況証拠でしかないがな。それでも G レートのことを知っていたからこそ気づけたわけだ。知らなかったらさっぱりだったろ。
Bond took his fan from his belt and casually began to wave it at his face.
ところで、俺が調べた女子高生の生態について話していいかい？
Momose sighed and glared at him.
ね、いきなりそんなくだらないこと言い出すんじゃないわよ。ゆあちゃんがいるんだから少しは考えなさい。
ねえ、そう言うなって。
Bond grinned, but his eyes weren't laughing at all.
青いセナについてだ。正しくは旗のセナと言うべきか。なぜか最近になって母親の旧姓を使い始めたんだよな。その旗のセナの父親、旗の一世は今失踪して行方不明らしいんだが、のぞみテクノロジーの元社員なんだよ。
どういうこと？
どういうことも何も、そのまんまさ。
Nozomi Technologies mostly makes medical device software. The Nozomi Group got their start with them and went through a bunch of M&A until they were one of the biggest groups in Japan.
半年前、畑野瀬名の母親と生後1年の妹が謎の死を遂げている。父親の失踪はその直後だ。畑野瀬名本人もそれと前後して当時預けられていたとある施設を脱走するって騒ぎを起こした。
施設ですか？
天神寮っていう非営利の自立更生支援施設だ。表向きはな。
表向きってじゃあ裏があるの？
スポンサーがいるのさ。これが天聖振興会だったりする。
天聖振興会。
Momose frowned and grunted in annoyance.
また面倒な名前が出てきたわね。
ちなみにその天神寮は2年前まで別の名前だった。アークハートメディカル会。
Yeah, that was that thing that had that website. I think they were saying ISA had been at this place too before. That's probably where she experienced that torture that she was talking about.
どんな偶然か、今や渋谷の若者のカリスマ的存在であるフェス。岸本綾瀬もここに入れられていたんだな。
Yeah.
畑野瀬名とは入れ違いだったみてえだが。
Bond leaned forward toward the two of them.
でだ。 ここからが興味深いんだが、アークハートメディカル界は天神寮と違ってメンタルケア施設だった。精神病患者を治療してたんだ。ところが2年前、アークハートメディカル界は突然非営利団体の自立更生支援施設天神寮へと姿を変えた。それによって精神科医が一斉に解雇されたんだが、その医師たちを丸ごと雇い入れたのが代々木にある AH 東京総合病院だった。
That's the same hospital that ISA is at right now, that Takumi used to go to, or at least, well, I guess even that was false memories. But yeah, that's interesting, because that means that there could be a link between that doctor, can't remember his name, the one that Takumi thought he had been going to see, the one that became a victim of one of the New Gen murders. Yeah, there might be a link between him and the and this Arcart Medical Association. In fact, that might be why the New Gen killer targeted him.
ノータリン事件で殺された人が勤めていたのってそこの病院でしたよね。
ああ、高階文夫。確かに AH 東京総合病院の精
There
神
it
科医
is.
だ。
He was a psychiatrist. Well, oh, I'm sorry, at the Tokyo General Hospital, not at Arcart Medical Association. Okay, never mind.
ついでに言うと、そこの病院長は井ノ原と懇意らしいぜ。
また井ノ原議員ね。
ゆあちゃん、君が追ってた西條匠も実は AH 東京総合病院をこの1ヶ月で3回訪れてる。
そうなんですか？
警察がずっと尾行してたんでね。確かだ。しかも西條には数年前にその病院に入院した記録まであった。彼の主治医は高階文夫だ。
Wait, huh? We were just told that. Well, unless they're talking about, maybe they're okay. When he's saying Takumi was hospitalized there several years ago, he might be referring to Shogun, and now they're thinking that the protagonist Takumi here is the same person, even though they're not the same person. I don't know, this is getting really fucking confusing, so.
不思議なのは西條の入院記録なんだよな。彼は10歳で入院して約2年後にその記録が途切れてるんだが。
Okay, yeah, this is why the hospitalization records are strange, because Takumi back then is not the same as the Takumi now.
退院した記録はなかった。
誰かが改ざんしたのかしら。
どうだかな。そこまでは調べが回らなくてね。ああ、それと畑野瀬名に関してもう一つ。最近彼女がよく行動を共にしている折原梢って生徒がいる。1ヶ月ほど前に転校してきた西條のクラスメートなんだが。 この子も結構な曰くつきなんだ。折原の父親がのぞみグループの系列会社社員なわけよ。元は広島の方に住んでてな。折原梢の同級生3人が何者かに襲われて重傷を負うって事件が起きてる。3人ともが右腕を鋭利な刃物で切断されて、ひどいありさまだったらしい。折原もその場に居合わせていた。彼女が犯人じゃねえかって疑いがかかったんだが、凶器が存在しないって理由で逮捕はされてない。それで地元に居づらくなって引っ越したって噂もある。
凶器が存在しない？見つからないじゃなくて？
存在しないだ。何で切られたのかさえ分かってない。
Yeah, Kazue obviously used her D-sword, which they wouldn't know about.
犯行は折原以外には実行できない状況だった。だが、たとえ折原が犯人だとしても、凶器をどこからか取り出すことも、どこかに隠すことも不可能だった。かまいたち現象じゃないかなんて本気で議論されたぐらいだ。
何もないところから剣を取り出す手品
かもしれねえな。
君が悪いです。
Yua had her arms wrapped around her body, like she was trying to stop herself from shaking.
何かとても大きな意志が働いているような。
職業柄俺は陰謀論なんざ信じちゃいねえんだが、今回ばかりはその存在を信じそうになるね。明和とそしてのぞみグループ、 G レートに関係してると思われるのはその2つか。
天聖振興会も叩けば埃が出てきそうね。もともとあまりいい噂は聞かないし。
Momose took a sip of her tea and shrugged.
バンちゃんには呆れるわ。本来の仕事をほったらかしにしてこんなことを調べてたなんて。
元はといえばももちゃんが G レートのことを教えてくれたのがいけないんだぜ。
そうだけど、それで捜査本部から外されちゃったら世話ないわ。本当に不器用なんだから、あんたって人は。
She wasn't blaming him, though. It was a very roundabout way of giving him a compliment. Momose gave him a lot of grief, but in her own way, she respected him.
おっと電話だ。
Bond's phone began to ring. He looked at the LCD screen and saw it was from an unlisted number.
もしもし。
There was heavy static on the line. Bond moved the phone away from his ear and looked at his signal strength. It was good. The problem was on the other end. They must be somewhere with really bad reception, he thought.
おい、誰だ？
No. Bro, Shogun is fucking on him now, too? It was the unknown caller who'd been threatening him lately. The voice sounded mechanical. They were probably using a voice changer. Bond chuckled.
あんたか。いい加減名乗ってくんねえかな。手を引けって言われてもな。そもそも何から手を引きゃいいんだ？そこを具体的に言ってもらわねえと。手を引け。
This was always where it ended. They'd say back off twice and then they hung up. Every time it was always the same pattern. No matter what Bond said, they never spoke another word. But today, it was different.
ああ、誰だ？
What? Only then did Bond figure out who was on the other end of the phone.
諏訪か？
Oh shit. So Shogun kidnapped Suwa now? God, this dude is a fucking...
誰にやられた？今どこにいる？ 相手は一人なんだな。おい、大丈夫なのか？助けて、先輩。自分は英一と。諏訪、おい、諏訪。
But no matter how much Bond yelled, nothing more came from the phone. He hung up. Momose and Yua were looking at him, concerned.
諏訪ちゃんに何かあったの？
Bond stood up and lightly slapped himself on the cheeks.
諏訪が人質に取られた。どうやら AH 東京総合病院にいるみてえだ。
まさか名和と？
ああ、わかんないが、このままじゃまずい気がする。
応援を頼んだ方がいいわ。
大ごとにしたらそれこそ諏訪の命はねえよ。俺一人で様子を見てくる。
Bond put his fan on the desk in front of Momose. Then he looked at each of the women in turn. There was a bold look on his face that was nowhere to be found a moment ago.
ももちゃんとゆあちゃんもどこかに身を隠せ。わかったな。
Damn, dude. I found myself heading back to the base. My legs were so heavy, you'd think somebody had stuffed them with lead. It wasn't just my legs, my whole body was heavy. I told myself that this weight I was feeling was proof that I was real. Nobody paid any attention to me as I walked on unsteady feet through the streets of the city at night. Until just a little while ago, I'd been so afraid that people would notice me, would laugh at me, that I screamed to them in my mind not to look at me. Right now, I wanted somebody, anybody, to look at me. I wanted them to see me. I wanted them to be aware I existed. It was the exact opposite of what I'd wanted just a little while ago. But nobody looked at me. If I screamed, they might look at me with contempt, but I didn't have the courage. I gripped my phone with sweaty hands. It was the phone I'd gone to buy with Nanami. There were just 4 numbers in its contact list. Rimi's number, Nanami's number, Misumi's number, and the number of my parents' house. I tried as hard as I could to think of a way to use these 4 numbers to prove I was real.
あなたは 妄想の存在なんだよ。
I don't know. What are your thoughts on Remy right now? I mean, it kind of feels like a case of, you know, don't shoot the messenger. You know what I mean? Like, Remy told him all this stuff, but it's not like her fault that any of this happened, right? But then again, I mean, I guess it is true that Remy did try to deceive. Um, I mean, she did try to deceive the protagonist, but it's kind of, I mean, I kind of don't, it's almost like it's hard to really blame her for doing that because, I mean, you can't just like tell somebody that they're not even real. I mean, that just it's just fucking weird. I'm not a delusion. I'm real. I'm Takumi Nishijo. I'm 17 years old. I'm a second year student at Suimei Academy. I have a mom, a dad, and a little sister. I
助けて。僕を証明して。
was shaking terribly. My teeth were chattering. I wasn't cold, but I was shaking.
助けてよ。
The number I chose was Misumi's. I don't know. I'm thinking Misumi is likely a delusion himself, so.
ミス。
ダークだろ。どうしたんだ。リミとうまいこと言ったか。ちゃんと童貞卒業できたんだろうな。
Wait, that was weird. His tone, like, changed at the drop of a hat. That was weird.
感謝しろよ。気を使って二人にしてやったんだからよ。
Misumi was the same as ever. It was a relief. He knew me. He knew I was Takumi Nishijo. That was proof I couldn't be a delusion. Remy was just lying.
そういえば、ついさっき美奈子から言われたんだけどよ。
え美奈子。
ああ、俺の女。で、美奈子が言うんだよ。ここ1ヶ月ぐらい、日常と急に仲良くなったけど、なんでって。こいつ何言ってんだって最初は思ったんだけど、そもそも俺、普通だったらお前みたいなやつとは絶対関わろうとしねえんだよな。リミを通して知り合ったってのはなんとなく記憶にあるんだけどよ。細かいことはなぜか思い出せねえんだよな。
What did I just say? Misumi is a delusion too. It was the same. The same as what I'd just experienced. No. Please, no. Don't say another word. Just talk about girls like you always do. Why do you have to talk about this today of all days?
お前さ、いつ俺とダチになったんだっけ。
I got scared and hung up the phone. I thought I was going to cry, but no tears came. Instead, it just felt like my heart had been ripped apart. Next, I decided to call my parents. With trembling fingers, I managed to select the number and press the call button. Nanami was the one who'd saved my parents' number into my phone. I hadn't been the one to do it, so it should definitely be the right number. Would Dad be home at this hour? Or would Mom pick up? Was Nanami there? If they did pick up, what would I say? Was I supposed to ask if I was really their son? They might think I was an idiot. It was a stupid question after all. And what if they said no? What if they said, our Takumi is in the living room eating dinner with Nanami? What if I called them to prove I was real and ended up proving I was fake? What if they said, who are you? All kinds of terrible thoughts filled my head. I didn't want to know. I was so scared. I was going crazy. It hurt to breathe. I couldn't get the air into my lungs. And then, someone picked up. I tensed as I held the phone up to my ear.
あなたがおかけになった電話番号は現在使われておりません。番号をご確認の上、もう一度おかけ直しください。
Nobody was going to prove that I was real. Nobody was there to help. I wanted to die. I looked up and saw I was on Yamanote Street. It was full of speeding cars. Maybe I'd be better off dead. If I wasn't real, there was no point in me being alive. If I was a monster, the only thing waiting for me in this world was suffering. There'd be no hope. No dreams. My own existence disgusted me. I wanted to be free from all this. If I died, I could be free. If I was dead, I wouldn't have to think about things. I wouldn't have to suffer. Nobody would laugh at me anymore. Nobody would betray me anymore. I longed for nothingness. I took a heavy, slow step forward. I found a spot without a traffic light. I staggered out into the road. It felt like salvation was waiting for me there. The bright lights of a car's headlights, the piercing noise of a car's horn, the unnerving sound of screeching brakes. Come on, kill me. I'm not real. I'm a monster. Kill me. The impact never came. I opened my eyes. The car stopped in front of me. I was still standing in the middle of the road. The driver got out and was screaming something at me. He was poking me in the chest and yelling. Why? I fell to the ground and started to cry.
どうして引き殺してくれないんだ。
Why wouldn't anybody save me? Why wouldn't anybody free me? If I wasn't real, did that mean I wasn't even worth killing? Alright, I think we'll stop here for tonight. And we'll switch over to VTuber clips and stuff. I don't think I think I only have one saved actually, but who is best girl so far? I I I guess Kazupi. I don't know. uh anyway, okay, I'm pulling up the picture of Iris right now. So that here. All right, let me flip this over to the other deal here. All right. Zane, are you sure you want to see this picture, or are you wanting to chicken out at the last second? Yeah, I don't know. This visual novel almost feels like it might not even have a best girl, to be honest. Uh, I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person who likes to wait until I've completed everything before I like decide definitively who best girl is. Honestly, not really. Okay. Well, I will not show you the picture then. We'll just do some VTuber clips. Um Not playing with. Oh. Show it. Okay. Here we go. Do, 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 do. All right. Here it is. Okay, so this the full picture here is of four. Sorry, this thing acting weird. Four different girls, but three of them have their faces blocked out. The person here who does not is Iris. So this is Iris right here. So there you go. Yeah, she's pretty cute, I think. I think she's pretty cute. Okay, yeah, this is the only clip that I got saved, but I think there might be another in my recommendeds. I'll have to look. All right. This clip is Kiara shares her thoughts about Pamu's graduation.
Oh yeah, Pomo. Only found out this week. Yeah, I
Oh, hold on. It's too quiet. Turn up.
mean it is pretty recent, the announcement. I didn't talk about it at all yet, huh? I did know about it way longer, so I had a lot of time to mentally prepare for that. And I mean, it's not like we won't talk anymore. You know, we will talk off stream. We might even meet. You know, IRL. You know. So it's fine, I guess. But no, it's not fine. I was really sad because I'm thinking of the Pomodachis and I'm thinking of her artist. This is one thing that makes me really sad with these like graduations or terminations or whatever. Like I see the reactions of the artist. Today also I watched a bit of the stream from Meru's mama, artist mama, and she was crying so much. Fucking breaks my heart, man. Pomo's artist too is like really supportive and really likes her a lot. And Paco Papa of course was also like an extremely supportive one. Oh man, like they put so much work into the design, you know, and then in future outfits as well, and they really love what they've created because it's not just an illustration, it's a moving illustration. It seems it's a person. It's more than just one illustration. So it's really painful for them. Breaks my heart seeing their reactions and all that. And even though I can talk to Pomo afterwards, it's still like, I don't know, kind of sad to see a legend go, you know, because she's first generation, and she's Pomo. She's Pomo. Like, where will Pomo be if not there? Where is my fairy gonna go? She's like, a legend. She's so funny and she's so cute and she always like was from my observations, I would say she's like one of the pillars of her branch, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just so devastating. She's a freaking legend, and one thing that's certain is that her legend will be written in the history books, and no one will forget her, and there'll definitely be like a big part missing. No one could ever replace Pomu. She left her mark, for sure, for real. I love her so much. I love Pomu.
Damn. Yeah, I will say, losing Pomu is basically like the Niji Sanji equivalent of like if Amelia Watson left Hololive or like Mori Calliope. Like, I watched a video. Yeah, it really does look like Sellen's probably not gonna be with Niji Sanji much longer. And that's really gonna be like, I don't know if Niji Sanji can recover from somebody like Selen leaving. I mean, yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, I watched a video on kind of Pamu's past with Niji Sanji earlier today, and yeah, I mean, Pamu leaving is a huge blow for Niji Sanji, and really, I would even consider it a pretty big deal in just the VTuber sphere as a whole. because I mean, like Kiara said, Pamu is such a um such a big like she was like one of the the big like staples in the whole Niji Sanji English branch really. I mean she was probably the first Niji yeah, in fact she was. Pamu was the first like Niji Sanji English VTuber that I really kind of became acquainted with. I don't know if I watch enough Niji Sanji to really say that Pamu's my favorite, but I mean, if you held a gun to my head, I would say, yeah, Pamu right now, she was my favorite Niji Sanji VTuber. So, yeah. I mean, the video was talking about how, I mean, she's really good at what she does, dude. She's very talented. Um, I mean, you stick her in like Hollow Myth, or if she had like, auditioned for Hololive and made it, like she would be a big fucking deal there too. Like she'd be just as big as like, you know, Amelia Watson or Maury Calliope. Um, Pamu is definitely top tier VTuber for sure. When is the next Chaos Head, Noah? I do it every other day, so it'll be in 2 days. So Sunday, yeah, because tomorrow I'm gonna stream God of War, so and then Sunday I'll do Chaos Head. But I don't know. It I feel like Chaos Head, it's just so hard to judge it at this point because I still feel like there's like a million different ways the story could go right now in Chaos Head. So I'm just along for the ride, I guess, right now. um but anyway, back to this. Yeah, Pamu, she's just it's funny because like they were talking about how when she first started out, like she was really like unsure of herself. And she wound up being like probably one of the most entertaining talents in VTubing. So I mean, I always thought her personality was really cute. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if Zane, if you had seen my I responded to your message you sent me on Facebook on Otaku Kebab. I don't know if you saw my response. I responded to it late. But basically I was saying I think we might be getting close to the point where that first like wave of VTubers where there were just like so many, they just like flooded the VTuber sphere. I think that first wave we might be getting close to where they're just gonna start graduating like just you know, like that, just going one right after another. Um, we might be getting close to a point where something like that's going to be pretty common. I mean, obviously we've already kind of gone through it with like the really early VTubers. I'm talking about like, you know, Kizuna Ai and Mirai Akari and VTubers like that. Um, obviously, Kaguya Luna. I don't know. Kaguya Luna was weird because she didn't even really like graduate. She just kind of disappeared. She just stopped making videos suddenly and like was never heard from again after that. So yeah, that was kind of weird. But yeah, I'm talking about when I talk about like the big wave. I'm talking about like when like Hololive English first came, and like then you just started seeing just like all these English VTubers. There are just so many of them. Like Indies, Hololive, Nijisanji. There are just tons of VTubers. And at some point, because there was such a flood of VTubers at that time, I think we're going to reach a point where that flood is going to be graduating just one after another. You know what I mean? And I think we might be starting to see this might be the beginning of that, what we're seeing right now. And that's sad. I mean, I feel like um you just you gotta keep a certain distance from VTubers, because it if you start like thinking of them kind of in the same way you think of like real life friends, and then you're just seeing graduation after graduation. I mean, I don't know how you can like you're just gonna make yourself miserable. You know what I mean? So I mean, you know how I reacted to the sauna graduation. Obviously, that had a pretty probably a bigger emotional impact than I should have had it than I should have let it become. Um but yeah, I mean, obviously if I treated every graduation the same way I treated that sauna graduation, I would be a fucking wreck, dude. Like I would just be a miserable person. um so so yeah. Thankfully I don't think of all the VTubers the same way I think about Sana. I mean, like I said, Sana was just I don't know. I just connected with Sana more than your typical VTuber. I don't know if I would say Sana was my Oshi, um but Sana was definitely one of the ones I connected with the most, I would say. The thing is, like, I think about, because like I've told you, like Iron Mouse is my Oshi. So I think about, what if Iron Mouse were to graduate, and like, and then I think I don't like, to be honest, I don't think I would even react as emotionally to Iron Mouse graduating as I did with Sana. And I know that sounds weird because like Iron Mouse has been my favorite VTuber for like years now, but I don't know. I feel like, Iron Mouse. I think it's different because Iron Mouse is such a huge deal now. Um, like she's literally the most popular VTuber on this side of the world, and and she's been around for like almost 7 years now. So to me, it just feels like, you know, she's already left such a huge impression on the world that, like, I don't know if I would really be, like, just. I mean, obviously, I'd be sad because, you know, I like Iron Mouse, but I don't know if I would, like. I don't know if I don't. I just don't feel like I would react to that quite as strongly as I did with Sana. Because with Sana, it was like she wasn't even here a year, and she already left, and she just, I don't know, I just didn't feel like she got the attention and the opportunity that she really deserved. You know what I mean? Because she was like clearly not getting as many subscribers as any of the other VTubers in the council generation, and she wasn't able to stream as much because she had, you know, multiple things going on. And yeah, I think that is all of that is kind of a big reason why it really, Sana's graduation just really fucking sucked for me. I don't think I'm gonna there's gonna be another graduation that's gonna hit me quite as hard as that one did. But yeah, I mean, I still, even to this day, I still think about Sana from time to time. Just like, man, I wish she would come back, you know. Even if it's not as Sana, if she just came back as, even if she just like streamed as like a real life streamer or something, I mean, I'd be much happier with that than 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 what we got right now, which is nothing. So. Hold on. Let me look through my um notifications here and see. I thought I saw something a while ago that might have probably not gonna. I don't know. YouTube notifications are weird. I feel like some of them only show up for a little while and then they disappear or something. Uh, oh wait, was it this? Maybe it was this. Hold on, let me look at
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Oh, here we go. This is it. Oh wait, is this? Hold on. This might be the clipper that I was kind of like going, okay, I don't want to watch this clipper again. I can't remember now though if this is him or not, but anyway, well, I guess we'll go ahead and watch this one. So it's your favorite VTuber of all time. Another Shiori clip compilation for those lacking Shiorium.
This game has driving. Whee! I guess I gotta go left. Gotta look right. Gotta go left.
She's doing that thing where like Iron Mouse did this for a while, where like it looks like she's in a dark room and like whatever's happening on the screen is like her TV shining on her because she like lights up whenever the like screen lights up or whatever.
I can't drive. Oh good God! Why is driving so hard? Can I leave? Yeah. Okay. Ba 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 ba.
There's a body down there. Oh, you're inside. Okay. There's the body.
You can't even see her now. She's like a silhouette.
Da 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 ba ba da ba. Oh Dios! Alright, hold up.
Okay, now we're on to something else here.
Just ignore this. I need to replace the file really quick. Yagu, protect me! Oh, good God. That's it. When I reincarnate something... Oh, that's food. Get in here. My belly. Shit. Get in my belly. Holy shit! What the fuck is that? Oh, my God! Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus Christ! What is that shit? Can I eat it? Eat my nuts. Okay. Hey, I can't even say hi to people. Well, that was a short-lived life. Objects can be picked up. Eat my nuts. Okay, how about Whee! Eat my nuts. Are these green things? I'm gonna do that when I get 3D. That's for sure. These tatas are gonna become 3D pointies.
Bro. Imagine when Shiori goes 3D. Oh god. Holy shit, what kind of fucking shenanigans is she gonna get up to when she when she does her 3D debut? Oh shit. Miko tries to play chess. One, we've watched Miko try to play other fucking games and she's terrible at it, so I can only imagine.
You wanna grab my stick, baby? Miss Hypocritical? No, Shirayus, I'm okay. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. You know, this girl would have really benefited from having character AI.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've watched another one of this guy's clips before, and I don't know. They're just not that good for some. Yeah. No, that would be Nightmare. What? Miko trying to play chess or Shiori 3D? Oh, Miko did. Do you want me to try and look up a clip for that? For Miko playing chess? Okay, Miko Sakura chess. Let's see. Okay, here's a... Okay. God. Oh, Shiori 3D would be a nightmare. It would be a nightmare that you absolutely could not turn your eyes away from, buddy. Oh, man. But you know, it has to happen at some point unless she's like Sana and graduates before she even gets a 3D. Shit. Dude, that's another thing, dude. Sana graduated before she even got 3D, so we never even got to see a Sana 3D showcase. That just fucking sucks, dude. Ugh. Anyway. Okay, so I got several things here, it looks like. We got Miko and Fubuki's chess game is painful to watch, but it's like 14 minutes long, so I don't know if you want to watch a 14-minute video of chess, but we got here Grandmaster Miko used the most elite move in chess against Fubuki, and then we got Miko tries to play chess, then Sui-chan comes and tells the truth. So, any preference on on which one we should do here? It's the one with Suisei? Okay, we'll do Suisei then. Alright.
Worried about AI taking your job? You should be worried about a me.
まあでもこれね、五目並べとはおさらばってわけな、みんな。ちなみに次はチェスだね。そう、次はチェス。一回やってみるか、チェス。フブさんと約束したのも説明は見ないって。これにちょっとやってみよう。それでも
Wait, so she has never played chess before?
まずはミコの戦いだと、こいつは斜めにしか行けなかったはずなんだよね。ってことはこれで、こうだ。こいつ何？こいつクイーンだっけ？でもこれは取って、チェック。
Bro, she just left her queen to be, well, she can just take her queen right back, so I guess it's not that big a deal. Yeah.
オッケーオッケーオッケー、これだ。斜めじゃないのか。怖っ。待って、動けないんだ
What
けど。
the fuck was that?
お前ら、
Bro, just take her knight. No. Dumbass.
待って待って待って待って待って、まずい。こいつどうやって倒せんの、こいつ。
You can't, at least not right now.
ね、こいつ止めて。ああ、大丈夫大丈夫大丈夫。
Okay, her king's safety is completely gone now.
おいし。馬さえいなくなれば、こっちの
As long as there are no knights. She's worried about the knights?
もんや。
Okay.
ガスリングとは何それ。
She can't castle now, it's too late. She already moved her king, so you can't castle.
誰か進軍できないのか。あ、来た。うわ、取られた。でもこいつを取って。
Wait, she's playing against Fubuki here, right? I mean, Fubuki clearly looks like she knows what she's doing more than Miko does.
待って、こいつを潰したい、こいつを潰したいんだけど。なぜお前はそんな近くまで来た。いい勝負してる。
This is ridiculous.
なんでミコがチェックしてるってこと？チェック。こいつが殺せるってことだ。
Oh, she's playing a CPU? Okay.
ビビってるわ、このビビってますわ。
Nope, can't move your king next to the space of another king.
動かしちゃダメ。いや、来てる。おいし。からの、こ
She's
こで
giving up your bishop. Okay.
絶対そうだと思いました。プロモーションとは？
Yeah,
プロモーショ
she's
ンとは？
fucked now. Yeah, you take well. Yeah.
やばい、敵軍3人、キングは1人。
Only the king. Yep, she's gonna get mated here in just a little bit.
来ないでください。来ないで。
Yep. It's over.
国は譲るから。いやでもチェスいける気がするよ。みんな見てチェスいける気がするよね。スイちゃんもよう見てるよ。スイちゃんチェスしてーの？スイちゃんなんて言ってる？スイちゃん正解。ミコチには早いよ。うるさいよ。
Let's be real. Life can get
Wait,
tough,
what
to
does
say
that
the
mean?
least,
Chess is
and
too early
especially
for you?
without someone to talk to. And as
Does she mean like? Maybe she means like Miko hasn't figured chess out yet or something. All right. Any other clips? I think Kanaru has something new. We can. Let's see. We can watch Kanaru. He did. Let's see. He's got a compilation for both Mel and for Pamu. I'm guessing they're just clips from videos he's done before of them. I'm guessing. So anyway, we'll do Genius Ririka flexes her English on her senpais. Okay, who I don't know who Ririka is. Is she like Regloss or something? Or what is it, Device or whatever the hell they call themselves?
Oh, Bijou-chan, you little shit! The Kiara senpai, you bad shit! You huge bad shit! Oh yeah, Gura senpai is also little shit. Okay, bro. Gory monkey shit! Dango it! But oh, sorry. I'ma say so. Don't get it twisted. When I say I want
Okay, she is Regloss. Okay.
Mokoko senpai to sandwich me. Oh, but don't get it twisted.
Bro, I think I've found my next VTuber I need to watch. She seems rather entertaining. Okay, I will try and remember to look up Ririka and see if she's streaming. Oh, that sounds interesting, although I'm not gonna put that on this stream. Oh, there's Fauna's return stream 3 hours ago. I fucking missed it. Damn. That sucks. Kanade is an amazing singer. Okay. I guess let's do this one.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it.
It's just another Shiori clip, but I think this one might be less crazy. We'll see. This is Shiori can't stop tears because of the overwhelming support. So I don't know what that's in reference to, but well, let's see.
Are beautiful, breathtaking, wonderful. I like the way you play this game, Novelite. Oh wow, you just beat someone in PvP. You look really nice today. No, it's not mocking. It's not mocking. It's not.
How come she looks blurry here? That's weird.
Okay. I don't know, something kind of embarrassing about this. A chill compliment? Okay. But it's kind of embarrassing to do a chill compliment. I appreciate that you I don't know, there's something embarrassing about this. Something that's like, I'm like physically incapable. I appreciate how you spend time with me, even though all I do is I talk in loops, like the baby park in Mario Kart.
game. I appreciate how even if I do like maybe not such a fun game, you're still here. Oh no, I'm gonna cry now. Look what you did. See, I can't be too nice. I'll start crying because that means I have to deal with emotions. Something about being vulnerable. There's things about crying over stories, and then there's things where you're crying because people are nice to you. Oh no, don't cry. It's already awkward. You guys are spoiling me too much. I mean, like, sad things can make me cry, sure. But I think it's different when it's like more of a happy thing, if that makes sense. Happy tears? I guess so. I still think it kind of feels surreal though. But I feel like my streams are like... Besides the tangents, there's that like one section where Shiori is just crying. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to stop. I can't really see it, but I'm like twirling my hair right now. Because it's like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say.
Aww. See? Shiori isn't always crazy. She has her moments. Okay, we'll look up your suggestion here. King Sora refuses Alkun's proposal. Let's see. King Sora. God dang, I can't type. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I guess. All right, here it is. That's right, man. Hachima is she's the one, man. Say that to her.
言ってないですよ。何見てたんですか。僕が今までの人たちに。求婚何回もしてるの見ちゃったな。そんな全部本気だと思ってるんですか。
Bro, she acts just like Kiara with the proposing shit.
本気なんじゃないの。本気に見えていたのだったら僕の演技力に乾杯。
Acting skills.
乾杯。今までの子たち遊ばれてたんだ。かわいそう。いやだって僕に会えば本命がいるから。
Have my real love.
誰？言わなくても分かってくれてると思ったんだけどな。やだ、全然わかんない。僕の本命はそう。そら先輩。愛してます。結婚しましょう。いや。ごめん、結婚は無理かな。いやー、他の子と仲良くしちゃいなよ。じゃ、また遊びに来るね。バイバーイ。
Yay, I'm sure you're happy, Zane. Sora is still single.
なるほど。面白い女。
Interesting.
ちょっと予想外だったな。さすがキング。
Okay. Sora uses seduce ninja. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. It's actually, I didn't even have to search for it. It was the very next clip that came up on the search I did before. Okay. Sora-chan uses seduce ninjutsu on Aokun to win.
してもいい？どうぞ。どうぞ。得意ですから。はい。 超得意ですからね。はい。メンバーとやった時も勝ってるんで。
あ、そうなんだ。
はい。
じゃあランダムにするね。
はい。いける。気合入れていけばいける。
So is Alcun like a tomboy or something?
やればいけるって言った？
はい。気合やっぱ大事ですからね。
まあ気合は大事。
斜めに行くなら僕も斜めに。
あ、そういう遊び方だ。
おっとっとっとっとっとっとっとっとっとおっとっとっと伸ばせませさばせせばせなんて伸ばせませませんよ。おっとそれで3つを作ったとて止められますからね僕には。
そうね。
そうですよ。何を考えて僕も横に伸ばしちゃおう。
遊び方間違ってる。
いやここにも伸ばしちゃおう。
なるほどね。
なんかいい色だな。
あ、確かに色はいいけども。
どういう伸ばし方なんだ。わからない。ここを止める。
Alcun is a girl. Yeah, I know that. I'm asking if she's a tomboy, like tomboy, as in she's a girl that kind of acts like a guy.
ここだ。
You know, like Subaru. Subaru's a tomboy.
やっぱ両端にないやつが強い気がして。
ね。
確かに。怖いな。怖い。なんすか。なんですか。なんですか。そんな可愛いお顔で見つめてどうしたんですか。これ僕か。
そうだね。まだかなって。
いやもうマッチでしたね完全に。
あれですごい熟考してんのかなって思った。
いや3つ並べたやつがほぼ強いの知ってるんで。
Okay, wait. She blew it.
勝ちだ。
Oh, I get it.
チラチラ見てたのに気づくかな。気づくかな。
じゃあ本当にあれなんだろうなんかチラチラ見てきて可愛いな色仕掛けですか。
違うよ。
Sora distracted her from noticing the 5 that she was setting up. How devious. Yeah, Sora, gotta keep an eye on her, huh? Alright. Anything else? That's all. Okay. Oh. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off here for tonight. Like I said, I will stream God of War tomorrow. So I hope I'm getting close to the end of the DLC on that game, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for God of War, and have a good night.